People, what's going on? It is Linda S. Hustler, the Bodacious Lifestyle Coach, and I am here with my guest of the evening, Lois Dabney Smith. Welcome to the Boldly Beyond 50, a
Thank
Black Woman's
you.
Guide to Aging with Excellence. Meet the Author series. This is phenomenal. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. I'm so excited.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, girl.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So tell me this. Um, I'm just going to get right into it. And if you are catching the replay of this, put hashtag replay. Listen, y'all, we have the matriarch of the Boldly Beyond 50s series. And good evening. And I'm just I know I keep saying the word excited, I do, but I'm excited for a couple of reasons. I'm excited because this anthology is something I've been, thinking about for a while. And I have to give shouts out to my coach, Dr. Sade Y. Adu, for actually suggesting that I do an anthology because I really had one, I had been thinking about one for a while. So that was the confirmation that I needed. And now here I am, not only with curating authors for this experience, and we still have a few spots left. So if you feel like this is something that you want to do, if you want to be an author and you want to get there quicker, faster, with a whole bunch of people cheering you on, accountability partners, then
Right.
this is the way to go. This will be an Amazon bestseller, hands down, and it will be a wonderful experience. You will get to network, and you'll have like 15 other authors, between 15 and 20. I'm just trying to figure out what number I'm going to stop at, but right now we're getting full. So if this is something you want to do, come on board. But having said all of that, Lois Dabney Smith, I'm going to ask you some questions. And one of the questions I want to ask you right off the bat is, what made you decide um, to come on board? Now, I see somebody saying Facebook user, but you guys give StreamYard permission. Oh, I don't even have it on here. Oops. Well, I just see it says Facebook user. So I don't know who you are because that's all it's showing up as. And StreamYard is supposed to be, I'm using this platform, y'all, that's let me stream on my Facebook page, my Facebook business page, my group, and um, there's, YouTube. Hey, YouTube, how you doing? But it's not letting me see you guys' names. So if I don't call you by your name, just know um, I see you. So you said you have to look up the word anthology. Anthology is just a collection of stories, a book that has a collection of stories in it from different authors. Think of this as chicken soup for the Black woman over 50 soul. That's how I want you to look at this anthology. So Miss Lois Dabney Smith, first of all, again, I'm just going to say thank you. 88 years old, looking good, fabulous, in shape, sound mind. They say that 60 is the new 30, but I say 88 is the new 88. That's what I
Thank
say.
you for that.
So tell me this, how did you hear about this anthology?
A girlfriend sent me your beautiful, beautiful text
Oh,
calling for authors. And she knew I've been kind of toying with the idea of writing a memoir. And she texted me and said, Lois, you got to do this, girlfriend. You got to do this.
wow. And so you've been wanting to write a book. Is that what it is?
Yeah, kind of doing some short stories. Maybe you could call them chapters or vignettes, and just
Okay.
kind of wondering. And I'm not really computer literate, so I've had a career where I've always had a secretary that did all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I thought, well, this will be a good chance to kind of get that skill, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's
So
true.
here I
Okay.
go.
All right. And so what was it about this project in particular? because there's a lot of anthologies out there. There's a lot of people who do anthologies, but what was it about Boldly Beyond 50, A Black Woman's Guide to Aging with Excellence, that
Well,
did it for you?
in my psychotherapy private practice, I
Mm,
often worked with Black women. But in addition to that, I ran a Just a Sister Away retreat on weekends for African heritage women.
mm-hmm.
And to tell you the truth, girlfriend, I miss it. So I
Oh,
thought this would be an opportunity to get back in that stride of
yeah,
helping women, hopefully inspiring them with
yeah,
my story in some way, or
yeah.
at least encouraging them. So
Right.
that's what it was about. That's why I joined.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for that. And so you said that your friend got the information and then she shared the information with you.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. And then we had a conversation, you
We
and I.
did. We
Okay.
did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, you called me. I
Okay.
I text you, you called me back, and
Okay.
I think we talked for 4 hours, girlfriend.
Oh my gosh, because I had to help you sign
That's
up
right.
and all
Yeah,
of that good stuff.
you had
Yes,
to help me get set up. I told you.
yes, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Well, you know what? That's what we have to do. That's what we
We have
have
to
to
help each other. Yeah.
have to help each other.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have to bridge that gap. Um, so with that being said, is this your first time being an author?
Actually, no, because
Okay.
I wrote a Ann Landers type column for the
Oh,
Renaissance 2 magazine, giving advice to people that would write into me.
uh-huh.
And I've uh, written a couple of articles, several articles for community magazines, things like that. So, but I've never written a book, girlfriend.
Okay. I know that's right. And I just really am honored that at this stage, you know, um, that you're giving me the privilege to have you in our anthology, and being an 88-year-old woman still full of zest and joy. What do you attribute that to? Because we hear these stories of dementia and um, just not being able to function, trying to scare us to death about getting older. And yet
Well,
here you are, just as spry and fly and fabulous, and just totally debunking that. That's what this anthology is really all about. That's why I
yeah,
call it Boldly Beyond 50. And that we're aging with excellence, not
that's right.
despair, not with anger, not with bitterness,
That's
but with
right.
joy.
Well, I surround myself by loving people. I have a loving family, grandchildren, grandchildren, great grandchildren, great grandchildren. I eat right. I drink living water. I get in my hot tub just about every day.
Okay.
I mean, and that's where the good ideas come when I'm in that hot tub.
Okay.
So, I'm doing a lot of them. I'm taking care of my body and my
Okay.
mind. I love to read.
Okay.
I love to read. And as I've said, I'm doing a little writing these days.
Okay. Okay. So what book have you read lately?
I read the longest book I've ever read, the Covenant of Water.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it's over 700 pages.
Oh my.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That is a lot.
yeah, it is.
Um, so what will the title of your chapter be? Have you thought about that?
Yes, I have. Um, Blooms of Transition, Cultivating a Successful Career Landscape.
Okay. Now say that again.
Blooms of Transition, Cultivating a Successful Career Landscape.
Okay. Now, without telling us the story, what made you
choose that title?
Yes.
Well, I went from being a beautician to being a psychotherapist. So
Oh
it's
my.
from hair care to head care. That's cultivating the blooms. That's cultivating the transition.
Woo! She said from
Head hair care to head care.
now that's a good that's a good title right there. I'm not
That's
trying to
right.
tell you to change your title, but
Well, I started to, but that was a Pittsburgh Post Gazette story on me, and that's what they titled it.
okay.
So it's kind of like I know you can use the same title, and maybe
Uh-huh.
I will. Maybe I
You
will.
can you can use that. They
Yeah.
it's not copywritten.
Yeah.
And I mean it's about you, so it's not like they're
That's
talking
right.
about someone else and then you're taking someone else's title, you know?
And it'll be
So
my
you
story.
went from a hairstylist
Yeah.
to a psychotherapist.
That's right.
That is absolutely amazing. Cynthia Murray said, wow, yes, yes. I
Well,
did not know that.
you know what it's like to be in the shampoo bowl, getting
I
that nice
do.
massage, and you start
Absolutely.
talking to your beautician, and that's
Yes.
where it started for me. I really built some great listening skills right
Mm-hmm.
there. So it was a natural transition.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, I don't know about that because you had to get a PhD and do dissertations and all that, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it that's where I built my listening skills, and then it was almost like, gee, I wish I knew what to say to these people. These women
Mm,
had come to me at 8 in the morning, reeking of alcohol. What do I say? So I
mm.
said, I really need to get some counseling skills. And
Okay.
that's where the idea hit me. So while I was still running the beauty salon, I went to night school, got my bachelor's degree, and just went on from there. Degree, PhD by age 47. So
Wow.
opened up my own private practice. I like to be my own boss. I'm a free spirit.
Yes, you
I'm a
are.
free.
Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. Yes, you are. I mean, you look fabulous. And how do you want your story to impact other women?
I want women to know that age is just a number.
Mm-hmm.
There's no limit to what you can do at any age. I mean, look at me. I'm getting ready to write a book at 88, right?
Yes.
I want them to know that the things that they've been told about age, it's not true. It doesn't have to be true. You put all that aside and just, go for your goals.
Yeah.
Set your goals and do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just do it. Yeah.
Just do it. So why do you feel that for a lot of women, right? 50 is almost like the beginning of the end, right? In the sense of the beginning, instead of the beginning of endless possibilities, people are like, it's the beginning of the end. Like if you haven't done certain
That
things
is
by 50, then we kind of just say, oh, well, that's just water under the bridge. Well, I guess I'll just won't, it wasn't for me. You know how we make these
I'm
excuses?
gonna have to I'm gonna have to blame social media for that, because what do
Ooh.
we see? All these young people doing their thing, and then when they get old, uh, they storm away somewhere in a convalescent home. You know,
Mm.
I mean, this American culture loves youth. Not
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of cultures where they just embrace their older citizens. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so I really have to blame social media for that. You know,
Wow. Well,
it's it's ingrained in us. It's taught to us.
yeah. Now, but do you think that's just an American thing or do you think that's worldwide?
No, there are some cultures, like I said, that really do embrace their elders. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they keep them in their house. They learn from them. There are 3 generations living together. I travel a lot. I backpacked around the world when I was 62 years old. So
Wow.
I've seen a lot of different cultures. And I mean, I'm telling you from what I have experienced,
Mhm.
it's not just us in America. I mean, it's France, it's, a lot of countries in the world.
Yes,
Put us
yes,
put us out to farm, put us to bed.
yes.
Put us to bed.
Yes, 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 yes. So I just shared a couple of comments. Lori said, "Thank you for this message. I will be 64 soon. Glad I have a second act to look forward to." Absolutely. I mean, you're still a baby
That's right.
compared to
She is to me.
yes.
I
And
mean, when I was her age, I was backpacking around the world. Like I said, I think when I turned 63, my birthday, I was on safari in Africa on that same
wow.
journey. So go for it, girlfriend.
Yes, yes. And then Cynthia said, thanks for sharing that because she's 57 and she's getting anxiety thinking about aging. What would you say to her, Lois, about someone at 57
I,
having anxiety about aging?
I would say, girlfriend, I you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
And tune in to buy the book when we write it or join us as an author. Come on board. Come on
Mm-hmm.
board.
Yeah.
We're going to have some good tips for you.
Yeah. 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 Well, that's another thing. I believe that um, so many of us really do want to be an author, right? Really want, I think that's on most people's bucket list to
Yeah,
write a story, whether it's about them or, about something. And I believe that anthologies are a phenomenal way to get your story out there, even if it's just a clip of you,
you're
right?
absolutely right, Linda. I mean, I'm writing a chapter in this book, and
Mm-hmm.
I can say, well, it's not a whole book. I don't have to do a whole book. I'm just going to do a chapter. That's a great way to start. Anthology is the way to
Yes.
go, girlfriend.
Yes, 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 yes. I completely agree. And it's not just that, it's the camaraderie with an anthology. Like we have the
Absolutely.
Facebook group where that's our hub. And I've
That's
been
right.
dropping a lot of messages so that you guys can stay on top of what's going on so that nobody gets
Yep,
lost in the sauce,
that's
right?
right.
It's really important to me that we stay connected during this whole anthology process, right? So
I
that
love the way
everybody meets their deadlines and nobody needs to feel like, oh my gosh, I invested and I just feel like, they just took my money and I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, don't you feel like you're part of a process?
I can testify that the way you set this up, there's no way for us to fail. No
Yeah,
way. I
yeah.
know it's going to be a bestseller.
Oh, for
No, it
sure.
is.
For sure.
Definitely. Yep.
For sure. And we've got to get you on social media because you said you are not on social media.
No, no Facebook for me. It's kind of like, oh no, just give me a book. I'm satisfied. I'll just read a book. You guys can have that stuff. But now I think I better do it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole new world out there. We've got some phenomenal women of a certain age. I mean, do you know who Ernestine Shepherd is?
No, I don't.
She's 87 and she's a bodybuilder.
Oh, I do know her.
Yes, of course you
Absolutely.
do.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Wonderful physique, well spoken
Yes.
woman,
Yes.
very, very intelligent. Yes, I know her.
Yes. Yes. So do you know her or you know her?
No, no, no. I've read about her. I've seen her on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, she's got a YouTube
Yeah, she's
channel.
got a YouTube.
Okay, so you're gonna get online now, right?
I'm going to get online.
All right. So now, what would you tell anybody who may be unsure about an anthology or want to be an author but not sure how to get started? What would you say to them as far as? Oh, thank you, Maria. Oh, I have to put this on here. She said, "Hey, Linda, Susan Husser. great interview. So I'm going to put that up there. And it's because you're a great guest.
Thank you.
You are a great guest. So tell me this. What would you say to someone who has an opportunity to join us, to join this anthology, but hasn't for whatever reason? What would you say to them? Because just because I'm doing this anthology did not mean just because somebody shared with you that I was doing this that you were to come on. But was there anything particular about me or this particular anthology that made you want to be a part of it?
Number one, it was for Black women, and I love Black women. I told you I've been working with Black women all my life. I am a bodacious Black woman. and I
I love it.
and I would say to that woman, come on board because we're going to hold your hand. We've got a great leader here. If
Oh.
you could just see the outline that she sent us already on how to do it, you would join right away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, come on board, honey. Come on board.
Yes.
That's what I
Yes.
would say.
Yes. 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 So once we get this anthology published, because it will be published by April
Hmm.
2025. Now we got from April 1st to the 30th, so the whole month is April, but it
Okay.
will be out in April of 2024. What are your hopes for this anthology as far as you're concerned? How are you going to use it for yourself?
Well, I'm going to put the word out that Lois has finally written a chapter in a book,
Uh-huh.
and along with 15 or 20 other Black women. You got to buy it, y'all. You got to buy it because we got some good stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Mm-hmm.
people that know me, I do have a reputation, a national reputation for knowing what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I mean,
listen, hold up. Don't just go through that real quick. Did y'all hear what she said? She said she has a national reputation for knowing what she's talking about. See, I love that. I love that. The confidence.
absolutely.
And you didn't say that braggadociously. You just said, I do have, say that again.
I've got expertise, sweetheart. I'm a psychotherapist nationally recognized. I've been highlighted in People magazine. I've been named outstanding psychotherapist by Town and Country magazine survey of 1,500 of my peers who said she is the outstanding psychotherapist. So I was on the late night show in Hollywood. Come on, y'all. You know we can do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
I
don't want to
didn't
brag,
know
but
that.
I do. I do know what I'm talking about. I know that this is a great opportunity for Black women to talk about how they did it. Show us the way. Show us how you did it. Whatever it is.
Yeah,
Mine is going to be how I moved from a hairdresser to a psychotherapist and
yeah,
did it well.
yeah, yeah. That's a story. That is wow. That is such a story.
Thank you.
I really love that. So in closing, what is it that excites you most about this anthology?
The opportunity again to reach my Black sisters
Yeah.
and to help them in any way I can to inspire them, encourage them to reach their own goals.
Mm, 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 mm. And I tell you, um, why do you think for so many women, and I'm not even going to put Black on this, I personally believe it's a lot of women over 50,
Uh-huh.
whether it be stereotypes, whether it be confidence, self-esteem. Why do you think so many older women struggle, whether they put on a front or not, but struggle with getting older?
We've just, it's ingrained in us as a culture, as an American culture, that our life is over at 50, that
Mm,
we can't learn anymore. We're going to get wrinkled and bent over and wheelchairs and canes and etc. Put that stuff aside. Get out there and walk, run, hot tub, whatever you need to do to stay young. I mean, they can do it. You can do it.
mm-hmm.
Don't believe the hype, is what I'm saying. Don't
Mm,
believe
You know who said that? Flavor Flav's Public Enemy. Don't believe the hype.
it.
Well, I'm sure some other people said it too, but that's who I'm thinking of right off the bat. So I just want to really want to thank you. I am so honored that you chose Boldly Beyond 50, a Black woman's guide to aging with excellence, to be the book that you become an author. Now we have a question. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the screen. So Cynthia Murray said, "What is your secret to enjoying life, and how do you deal with accepting the things you can't change?" Ooh, that's for you. She
Is
said,
that a question for me?
"Uh huh."
First thing is that I wake up in the morning grateful for the day. I feel like any day I can get up and see the sky is a day to be grateful for. And I surround myself by loving friends and people. Sometimes I have to kick folks to the curb, and I'm not afraid to do that. I only want loving, caring people around me. Naysayers, get out of my sight. Don't have time for you. I
Mm,
don't have time for you. Every day, make your goals for every day come to be
mm-hmm.
by being grateful.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. I just wanted to showcase. I'm going to be doing this author series. Uh, I'm going to be doing this author series,
Yep.
and I
Start
just wanted to
today.
set it off. I just wanted to set it off with Miss Lois Dabney Smith. I learned some stuff like I didn't know. I don't think I knew you were a hairdresser, and I knew you were a psychotherapist. I think you shared that with me, but this is amazing that this is this is what you're doing.
Yep.
And so I am just going to thanks for doing this. Oh, absolutely, Cynthia. Listen, I'm on a mission. Like my whole like this is the Boldly Beyond 50 movement. You know what I'm saying? It started off as a book, but it's morphing into a movement. And I'm going to keep the whole Boldly Beyond 50 situation going on. And want to also, um, what do I also want to do? I was trying to do something and now I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to, for those of you who are interested, let me go ahead and put on here boldlybeyond50.com. Boldlybeyond50.com is where you want to go if you want more information on the anthology, how to talk to me, because I am having Boldly Beyond 50 interest meetings, is what I'm calling it, because I want to make sure that your story is in alignment with my vision for the book.
Hmm.
Like you got an idea of what Lois, she's talking about going from the hairdresser to say what your thing was again.
From hair care to head care.
Yes.
From being a beautician and beauty shop owner to being a private practice psychotherapist.
That's what's up. Let me go ahead and get clap it up for you again. So if you want more information, because what I'm doing is I'm holding book interest meetings because I need to make sure that your story and my vision for the anthology, we are in alignment. So all you got to do is go to boldlybeyond50.com and you can schedule your book interest meeting with me. It'll be me and you on Zoom for about 15 minutes. I'm going to share with you my vision for the anthology. You share with me like the story you want to tell because I need to make sure everything is in alignment, right? And then we just go from there. I show you what you will receive as a co-author, the deliverables that you will get, and if it's something that you want to do, we can do it. It made sense to Lois. It made sense to some other women that are now in the Facebook group. And we are getting started on our projects, on our chapters, and boldlybeyond50.com if you just want to get on the books so that you and I can have a conversation. And again, so that you can know the particulars about the anthology. Some people don't know what anthologies are. Some people have never been in an anthology. So it's a great way to get your feet wet as an author. But the cool thing about it is what we're going to teach you during this anthology is what you can use to write a whole book.
Yeah.
But right now, during this anthology, we're holding you accountable. And so you're going to show up. You're going to get the chapter done. You're going to get your bullet points. You're going to get the outline because you know there's somebody there. Sometimes that's what you need.
Right.
Sometimes you need that accountability because you say, oh, I just don't have time and this, that, and the other. We have more time than we know. What we need to do is get our time management together. You know, that's what the deal is. The time management is a challenge. How many pages does it consist of? It'll be 2,000 to 2,500 words. I don't know what that breaks down in pages, Cynthia, but I do know it's about 5 pages. Yeah. So that's what it is. And so again, boldlybeyond50.com. If you thinking about it, if you like got a little interest, if you're like, I don't know, anthology, Linda, Boldly Beyond 50. So let's have a conversation. So with that, thank you so much, Lois. I really,
My pleasure.
I really, really, really appreciate you coming on board and coming to the interview. I really
Thank
appreciate
you for the
it.
opportunity, Linda.
Yes, ma'am. So, all right then. Toodles, y'all. Bye-bye.